All right, so what we have here is the rail in place, and the way this is going to work is pretty simple. When you land on these pressure plates, a mine cart will be dispensed onto this detector rail, and you'll jump in real quick. These powered rails will turn on, and you'll be shot forward all the way down the line. As you are traveling down the line, you'll hit these detector rails, and every time you hit a detector rail, it's going to disable all the powered rails behind you, making it a one-way trip. Meaning that if the intruder or attacker, whoever's chasing you, were to manage to get down here, even with their own minecart, they would not be able to follow you down this rail system simply because the powered rails would be turned off and they'd be moving at a snail's pace. So the way we're going to do this is basically through an RS Norlatch, neat little dropper RS Norlatch, with a reset system that'll reset the whole line, hidden of course. And to actually build this rail system, what you want to do is lay down your detector rail in front of your dispenser, 1 block away from your pressure plates here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 powered rails, regular rail, detector rail, another regular rail, and then continue that pattern all the way down as far as you want your rail to go.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to build actually is the escape path that will activate the dispenser here, and the dispenser is going to have the minecarts, so you will be able to hop on the minecart as soon as you fall down. So what we're basically going to do is grab the power from the pressure plates here by putting some redstone underneath. So there is actually a 2x2 square of redstone, so all of these activated. And then we just connect it to this dispenser by powering this block that is 1 block spaced out from the dispenser, and then we put a torch right on top. So this thing is basically just going to be powered all the time, but once you step on the pressure plate it's going to turn off and then going to turn back on and dispense the minecart. Simple as that.
Awesome. And we can put a block here and that won't affect it.
Oh yeah, of course, to seal it off. There
All
you
right,
go.
cool.
That's your minecarty purchase system.
Okay, so now that we've got the automatic cart dispensing working, we're going to go ahead and get our, let's see, detector rail up and running. So we can put a piece of redstone underneath it, and that'll be activated whenever cart goes over top of this detector rail. And we're going to place a dropper in front of that redstone, and another dropper facing that dropper. And now it'll activate this first dropper whenever the detector rail is activated. So we're going to toss something in there that's not normally stackable, and this is because items that don't stack actually count as a full stack when using a comparator, which we're going to put right there to grab the signal. Alright, so now that we've got that, we're going to just place a block there. The comparator will feed power into that block, which will then feed power to this redstone here, which will deactivate that torch. So you can see the torch activates the whole powered rail line here. And then when we have a cart, you go ahead and grab one. Oh, there we go. As you can see, once the minecart went over the detector rail, we have power here now, power here, which has turned off this torch. Hit left shift to get out of the minecart.
Oh.
And that will depower this line here. Yeah, it's an annoying little bug there. But, easy fix there.
Yeah.
Alright, so that is the basic one-way detector system. And basically what you want to do is place this at every detector rail all the way down your line, however long your line is.
Okay, so we just finished building all of the other same mechanics to turn off all the other rail lines, and what we're now going to do is make a reset system. So what we pretty much got now is a sort of redstone powered switch that is either on or off. So once the car travels over, it's going to switch off, and when we want to reset this, we basically need to power the other dropper. So the detector rail powers the most left dropper, and we are going to power the most right dropper to deactivate. So I'm just going to grab a button so I can actually show you. So that is going to be powered, and if we power the other dropper, you can actually see it happening. So now the torch is off, and when we press this one, it's back on. So that is basically the concept, and we are going to do this by using a secret switch that is going to be hidden underneath the walkway next to the rail line, and we're using hoppers for that. So I'm just going to grab some half slabs, and the neat thing about these half slabs is that items thrown onto them will actually be able to be grabbed by a hopper like this. So as you can see, the piston there disappeared and is now inside the hopper, and that is the whole thing we're going to use. So we're going to use a comparator to detect the item, and then the signal from the comparator we're just going to hook up to all of these droppers to reset the whole thing. And we're going to put the hopper not just in the first spot. To make it less obvious, we're putting it here on the same line as this torch, to just make it less obvious. And to catch the items, we're just going to use a very simple chest that we're going to place underneath the hopper, and that is basically just going to contain all your items you're using to activate this reset system. Enough rambling, I guess. Let's just go ahead and start building this switch. So detecting this is just going to be by this comparator facing away from the hopper. Then we're going to put a repeater immediately after, because the signal strength of the hopper is comparator is only going to be 1 long, so it's too short to do anything longer. And then we're just going to go out and continue the redstone along this line, and then just hook it up to the block we need to power to reset the system. And then you just place a repeater to give it the full redstone strength again, and you just continue along and repeat the same thing for all of these.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and demonstrate the system now. So CodeCrafted is away, heading down the rail. You can see he quickly makes it all the way to the end. But if I were to attempt to follow him at this point, I hop in here, you can see I'm very quickly slowed to a crawl, thanks to all the powered rails being disabled.
Yep. So
Oops.
pretty much that's about it of how it's working. Let's also just quickly show the reset. So, this is the hopper. Let's get an item, drop it, and there we go. They all turned off, and the rails are now all back on. So you can just escape another time.
Very easy. And then all you want to do at this point is go ahead and close up your system. I'll go ahead and do that via world edit here. Zoom along to the end.
There we go.
And now we've got a very nice escape tunnel system.
Yep.
And go ahead and throw a cart into the dispenser here. It can show when you land on these pressure plates. As soon as you step off, you've got a cart to jump into. Very cool. Away we go.
Okay, welcome back everyone. We're just going to add a little bit more to this escape route. We're going to add an extra failsafe, so if the enemy still follows you in his minecart along this unpowered track, we're just going to kill him right away, because yeah, we also want his juicy stuff. And we're going to do that by using some sticky pistons that are going to be placed in this hole that we already dug. these are going to hold just like smooth stone or something that doesn't look suspicious. And once we reach the powered rail over here, we're going to turn on these pistons, so they are going to push down and they are going to suffocate the victim that is in the minecart at that very moment. And if he still decides to hop out of the minecart, he will be pushed to the side and he will just keep suffocating, because we're also going to put pistons over here. So very evil. And because we're hooking that up to the mechanic we made in the previous part of the episode, we can just use the reset system here to also reset the pistons, so we can reuse them the next time. And yeah, that's about it, so let's get building.
Just toss up some sticky pistons, like so. Just make sure that you have them 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks above your rail. And then use whatever block you want to suffocate them with, something not suspicious, smooth stone, dirt, whatever your tunnel's made out of, preferably. And then when these pistons activate, the stone will get pushed down to that level and suffocate whoever's in the minecart. If they hop out, there's going to be one there too, still suffocating them. Pretty simple.
Okay. Next up, we're going to branch off the previous system we made. So this is one of the redstone switches, the RS NOR latches we made in the previous episode, the previous part of the episode. That is one of this powered rail here, so the one we're close to. And that is branching off here via this redstone torch that is powering this block. So we can just put a torch on the side of this block and that will actually be unpowered. Then you just want to go ahead and put a block on top. And now to keep it all hidden, we're going to put a block on the side like that and grab the power from here, so we don't have to put the redstone on top, because that is actually going to be visible. So now it's completely hidden, and then we just need to connect the redstone up to the pistons, which we already dug some space for. So we're just going to count out 15 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So just before the pistons here, we're going to put a repeater, so we have enough signal strength to power everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you power all of the pistons, and then just fill in all of the openings, and it's completely hidden like this. So yeah, let's give it a quick tester, I guess.
Alright.
Just grab my card. So you'll be the enemy and I'll be the... Okay, I'll be the enemy. You can
I'm stuck. Where am I? There we go.
Okay, just go. I'll
Ready?
go quickly off.
Fly away.
Come on. Oh, I get suffocated. But I'm in creative right now, so I'm not taking suffocation damage. I hop out. I'm still suffocating. So yeah, it's working really effectively. I'll just have to dig my way out, I guess. Yeah, can you just... Oh no, we can't reset it from here. So yeah, very effective.
Let me go ahead and put these blocks.
But let's also just give it a reset. It was around here. No.
Where the torch is. Yep.
Yeah, okay, there we go. And it also resets, as you can see. So very effective if a crazy badass still decides to follow you along this dangerous track.
You know you gotta kill him if he's made it this far.
Yeah, definitely.
At this point, it's kill or be killed.
Yep. But that is all we have time for today, I think. So that's going to be the end of the first episode for me of Redstone Bunker.
And so, what are we at? 9 total.
Yeah. So I just quickly want to say, everyone go check out that Black Belt Panda on YouTube. I'll put his link to his channel first in the description, so you can check him out. He has a lot of cool videos. There's a lot of tutorials on houses, cool houses. And yeah, he's the one who started this thing, so be sure to check out the previous episodes as well, so you can follow along easy. And other than that, yeah, I just want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.